Good morning or good day or whatever time or what's going on for you. This is Tracy Brown, and I wanted to do a quick little reassurance video for you around, as you're intuitive eating and you're working really hard on eating enough and getting yourself out of deprivation-driven eating. And this is including if you're binge eating or not too, because most people have an aspect of either mental or actual physical deprivation going on. As you're in the process of doing that, you're going to be eating all kinds of foods that you haven't let yourself have in a really, really long time, hopefully. And there will come a time, whether that's 3 months or 6 months or a year or 2 years in, where it's like the foods that you felt like that you couldn't really let yourself have fully with permission, now you can, or it's getting better and better. But then you start to realize, I don't really want to eat XYZ food, whatever previously, off limits food you were having. So if you're in that stage, and again, I'm going to caution a little bit, and most people want to jump to the stage. They want to what about healthy eating, or what about whatever, eating more balanced or moderate. When I hear those words, I'm like, there's still the potential there of a little bit of diet mentality. Is when you get to that stage, and we'll talk about how that looks different for different people here in a second. When you get to that stage, the way you can know is that if you sincerely put whatever food it was off limits, if you eat that and you're like, I just don't really want to have this, or I'm really wanting rice and beans, steak, broccoli, Caesar salad, whatever it is that you feel like, that's really, really what I want. Or let's say it's a meal that even looks like kind of similar to your old diet meals. Let's say it's a meal of fish and rice and vegetables, but it's hopefully nicely seasoned and not super this, that, or the other free. And if you really truly want that and you start to have it, but then you get nervous, like, oh, Tracy, am I dieting? Is this restricting? What will people think if they see me eating this? I think that's what we're afraid of, by the way. It's like, well, what does your body really want? I think I like these foods. I really want that. Then you're not dieting. You're not restricting. You're eating based off of what your body's actually asking for. Maybe you don't want cinnamon rolls for dinner. Maybe that's what you had to do for a little while at the beginning. And now you're like, no, I really just want vegetables and rice and some salmon tonight. I'm not going to make it plain, and I'm going to make it really enjoyable and like that. And I love that. But I'm not going to make it diety either. If you're at that place of feeling that need, then it's great to honor that. You should honor it, and it doesn't mean that you're going back to restricting. And you'll know too as well if you are having that meal and then you're telling yourself, oh, but I ate that last night, and now I want something totally, again, more dense the next night. Oh, I want to go back to what I did the night before, which is the fish and the rice and the vegetables. Then you want to look out for this probably some diet mentality there as well. If you're feeling like, but I ate so good yesterday. If you hear that, ding, 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 there's still some stuff to clean up around, it's not really truly okay, and you're not quite there yet. So just keep working with it. You got to keep noticing and giving and respecting and honoring when you ask the questions, do I really want this? If it's yes, great. If you're feeling like you should, or you're being good, or it was good yesterday, there's still some more stuff to clean up. And I want to say that I know that my clients who have experienced this, which most have, that worry about am I being overly, am I being cautious? Am I dieting again? Well, tune into yourself. Don't ask me. What does your body say? And then, what is the motive for this? And it's really just basically how I feel. Well, great, go with that then. But what if people think I'm dieting again? Because I've been doing this intuitive eating thing for, a year and a half now. And I've been doing this thing, and I've told people I'm doing this thing, and now they're seeing me eat this meal, and they think I'm being healthy again. Again, if people are paying that much attention to what you're doing, it's probably a sign of some of their diet stuff, and we don't need to notice it and come back to yourself. And if people say stuff, it's like, I'm just eating what I want, this is just kind of what I want to eat. I don't know. It's play dumb, go along, move along. You don't have to give people that much response to what you're doing. to be honest. If you don't open that door to inviting a lot of commentary, it won't happen. You can shut that down. So I hope this quick little video was helpful. I do want to say really quickly, for those of you who are doing, let's say, a little less fast food habituation, meaning like maybe you're allowing yourself what you really want sometimes, and sometimes you're still kind of like quasi-restricting, then it's going to take you longer to fully habituate. So, you know, for some people, they jump right in, they eat what they want when they need to, and they get to this phase faster. They could get to like, oh, I'm kind of sick of donuts, blah, 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 whatever it is, maybe in 6 months. But if you eat a little bit differently, or there's a few foods that like have a really specific past charge for whatever reason, built around safety, then that might take you longer. So again, don't compare yourself to everybody else, but just know that like if there's some things that have more charge, they need to be more explored. If you jumped in a little bit more slowly to full permission to eat, it's probably going to take you longer to really know for sure you know, what's restriction and what's truly I just want to eat, you know, XYZ food that kind of looks similar to what my old diety meals used to look like. So keep that in mind as well. You know, some people move slower in that phase than others. Some people jump right in. So don't try to jump into like thinking that nothing's a diet meal too fast, because then you end up restricting, and then like, how did I get back to binging land? Or how did I get to like, I'm way under eating and now I'm food obsessing a ton again? Well, it's because you're probably under eating, and also you're under allowing what it is you truly want to eat. You've gone back to some safety in your food, and it's kind of crossed the line to where it's like, now I'm obsessing too much again. So just kind of keep those things in mind. I hope this video was helpful, and I will be talking to you all real soon. Take care. Bye.